Good afternoon, everyone. I know it's been a while since we've done a Weathering the Front episode, but we wanted it to be about something that we have a solid opinion on. So today we're going to be looking at the state of YouTube and finally some return fire towards them. So 2 years ago, YouTube was looking at buying Twitch TV, but decided not to. Personally, I think their lawyers looked at the potential deal and decided that it would make it too close to a monopoly for online video and streaming productions. Instead, Amazon bought Twitch, and YouTube unveiled their YouTube Gaming a year later. This put YouTube in direct competition with Twitch, and saw a lot of streamers that already had very active YouTube channels make the switch. But this is all old news, ancient news in terms of internet activity. Now, about a month ago, YouTube started notifying people of videos being demonetized. This came as quite a shock, and a lot of people felt this was a form of censorship. That they were trying to control what people said and what content went up by removing the ability for the content creators to make money off of their work. Two things about this really struck out to us at Ollamh Productions. The first is that this isn't actually censorship. They are not removing or blocking the videos. They are still able to be viewed by anyone. Instead, they are saying that some of their advertisers are not going to want their ads going on these videos. It's easy to see how a video talking about abortions would turn away advertisers such as Hobby Lobby. At the same time, they are making the decisions as to what constitutes not advertiser friendly. The second point is one that was brought up by YouTube themselves. This is not something new. In fact, they pointed out that they've been doing this for a while, but have not sent notifications about the demonetization. For some reason, they think that this is a better answer than, hey, we're starting something new. I know over at the America Machine, they had 3 different videos that were demonetized at some point, and they were never told about it. A lot of people had the same response to this. Put people in charge of deciding what is and is not advertiser friendly. It's been painfully obvious to a lot of creators that the bots that YouTube uses are less than effective. They do not take into account context. Is it a parody, a news show, or maybe just a review that would be covered by fair use? The bots don't know. Just like the demonetization bots don't know if a video is reporting the news, or maybe, as in the case of Boogie2988, trying to help people with dealing with depression and suicidal thoughts and feelings. This brings us to the latest brilliance with YouTube, making it so that a person is in charge of flagging videos. Just not a YouTube employee. That's right, we got YouTube Heroes, a program that puts a viewer over the age of 18 with a YouTube account the ability to write translations and transcripts for videos or flag videos violating community guidelines. Essentially, these are people who are doing a YouTube employee's job for no money, but points instead. Again, a lot of content creators are up in arms about this idea, and it's easy to see why. Even before the program started, there were issues with the community guidelines and flagging a video or channel. Phil Anonymous actually had his channel dinged because he played Geometry Dash and bragged jokingly that he was the best at the game. A group of viewers took issue with that and flagged the video for content guidelines violations. He didn't even break any of the guidelines. But that didn't stop YouTube from limiting his uploads and removing monetization from all of his videos. Likewise, I Hate Everything had his channel suspended because enough people flagged a movie review and subsequent video of him destroying the copy of the movie. It wasn't the copyright system flagging it, or even a bot flagging the video. It was a group of individuals that reported the video, and so his entire channel was taken down. Thankfully, YouTube realized its mistake and reinstated his channel. But now, things are getting worse. Now YouTube is rewarding people with monthly chat meetings, mass flagging options, and even direct contact with YouTube personnel. These are options that a YouTube creator has to have 100,000 subscribers to get. But hey, if you do their job for them, you can have it with 400 points, which can be earned by flagging 400 videos. The problem is that with their loosely worded guidelines, flagging 400 videos would be super easy. They have stated that talking about controversial topics such as war or politics are violations. So if you talk about the current presidential race, your video could be flagged by somebody who likes one or the other of the opponents. I think this topic will need to be ironed out for a good long while. Now, with all the issues that YouTube has had and is having, a lot of people are talking about the need for competition. They actually already have a form of competition, though it's not that great. Dailymotion is about the only other video hosting site that could be regarded as a competitor. They allow gameplay, reviews, talk shows, the whole works. But it isn't a perfect platform. While they do allow monetization, you cannot control what types of ads or where the ads go. In general, they have 5 ads up around the page with the video, and those change and shift the page around. Also, they think that a video should have an ad interruption on average about every 5 minutes. So for a 15-minute video, you would have 4 ads actually in the video. Not a great compromise. As we stated earlier, YouTube fired a shot across the bow of Twitch with their YouTube game streaming feature. Finally, a year later, Twitch has fired back by opening up the beta for their upload feature. That's right, you can now upload previously recorded videos to Twitch. Now, just to reiterate, this is in beta, so not fully implemented. There are a lot of questions about the feature and things that need to be addressed before it goes fully into effect. Such as, is it like their streaming service exclusively for games and creative things? Would our show The Nerding, where Outlander and I talk about nerdy topics, be taken down or welcomed? Also, they need to address the issue of monetization. What are the requirements to monetize on Twitch upload? Are there going to be multi-channel networks that one can partner with? Are they going to allow us to create playlists for, say, a playthrough of a specific game? And finally, are there going to be anything resembling annotations so that people can go to another video or subscribe by clicking on the video itself? These are the main questions that we have for Twitch and their new upload feature. It looks like they are moving towards becoming a definite competitor for YouTube, but things are still being worked out. I would love to see them implement this fully and become a platform that really challenges YouTube. Without that challenge, YouTube is very likely to stagnate and wither under their own bad decisions. It would force them to really think and investigate what they are wanting to do instead of just throwing it out and seeing what happens. We would love to know what you think. Do you believe that YouTube has a good idea on their hands, or do you see the potential for abuse? Can Twitch challenge YouTube's dominance for video hosting, or is it a case of too little too late? Please leave a comment down below. Send us a tweet or leave a post on our Facebook page, and let's talk about it. As always, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you
Good
wanna
night.
see some crazy and also lazy, then you should meet me and my friends. Even though we
can get YouTube and Google to realize that their content ID claims are broken, to the point where they are willing to schedule discussions with channels.
Oh, with the way that they are producing their own shows.
Yeah.
And I think they're doing pretty good with it because this is where we get into the advantage.